almost did. I moved here and I was dating this like super fucking winner for about a year when I first moved to Texas. He was using heroin the whole time and cheating on me. I had no idea. It's fine. So when we split, I actually did almost go back home because I was like, man, fuck this place. I just wasted all this time on this fuckboy. Shit, sober. But then I met Shane and I didn't want to date him. And he kept asking me out and I kept saying no. And then one day I said yes and we fell in love. And now we have a family. And he had kids that he had before me, and their mom lives here. So life's just complicated now, and I can't just pick up and leave because I've created a whole new life. Texas isn't that bad. It's just different. It's just different. But I kind of like it. Did you see the sunrise? Gorgeous. I get to wake up to this shit every morning. Why would I leave? Exactly. Yo, it took me a hot minute to learn this lesson. So the drugs and the alcohol are a substance, a coping mechanism, if you will. When I say that I'm the problem and the drugs and the alcohol weren't the problem, I use those to cope with myself fucking shit up all the time. So basically things would start going well, and then I'm like, no, I gotta just trash all of this. Whatever that may have looked like, I was the queen of self-destruction. And then you use the drugs and the alcohol to numb because you feel like a piece of shit because you just destroyed everything in your motherfucking life. So when you remove the drugs and the alcohol and you're trying to be sober, when fucked up stuff is happening in your life because you're still being self-destructive, one has to start accepting the fact that I'm doing it. I'm creating the mass chaos. I'm the one that's ruining my own life because there's no longer drugs and alcohol to blame, just me. Does that make sense?
Honestly, that's the part about recovery I feel like we just really don't touch on enough. When I first made the decision to move to Texas with my bag of shit, I had lost absolutely everything. Your girl had no license, no car, no nada. Well, I mean, technically I had a car, but my parents were like, you ain't taking that. We're gonna hold on to that for you. I was a grown-ass adult. Imagine how well I took that. Then finally, in recovery, my dad, after I had been sober for so many months, brought my car all the way from Atlanta to Texas. I drive him to the airport, and on my way home from the airport, the transmission in my motherfucking car went out. Something in the universe did not want me having my own vehicle. It wasn't time. I wasn't ready. But that's why when people are like, oh, I can't just pick up and start over, you can. It's just, it's uncomfortable and it's hard. And most people don't want to do it. I can tell you, I did not want to pick my life up and start over in a state where I didn't know a single fucking soul. I didn't want to start at a job making minimum wage and having to walk to work, living in a halfway house with bitches. But I did it, and here I am today.